What is up, fellow YouTubers? It is your sexy goth bad boy, KINGCOBRAJFS, coming back at you with another Cooking with Cobra segment. Alright, so in today's cooking segment, I'm going to make some bomb-ass apple pie. Take you into the kitchen where we got the oven preheated to 420 degrees. I want to cook the pie for like at least maybe 4 to 8 minutes just to get the ingredients to congeal together, and then we're going to stick it in the fridge for a good hour to kind of, solidify and harden, and so we can eat it. Now, this will be a part 2, or a part 1 is going to be building the pie up and then putting it in the oven and then sticking it in the fridge. Part 2 is going to be trying it. Alright, so stick around. What do we got? We got our pie crust. We got our ingredients that we're going to use. A shout out to Gordon. Thank you for sending the pie crust. This is a great value pie crust. Yeah. Alright, so the first thing we're going to add to our pie is some peanut butter. We got our crust right here. He told me, he's like, in the letter he sent, he's like, dude, all you have to do to make a pie, stick some peanut butter in your pie with some apple chunks, and then set it in the fridge to harden, and then eat it. Simple enough, right? I'm like, yeah, that does sound pretty good, but I'm going to make this next level. Alright, so we're going to move a couple of our ingredients around. You like apple pie? I like apple pie. I think everyone likes apple pie. Well, not everyone likes it, but whatever. You know what they say, right? As American as apple pie. Alright, so let's get into it. We got some creamy peanut butter that he sent with the pie crust. So I'm going to use the peanut butter he sent with the pie crust. Alrighty then. I'm thinking the first layer is going to have to be peanut butter because why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to... Oh, okay, nope, never mind. Don't try to spread that. That's just going to make the crust break. Son of a bitch. I cracked the crust. Motherfucker. God damn it. Piece of shit. Fuck. Okay. It's alright. We'll make this work. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just stick the gobs of peanut butter in there. Put a couple on the bottom. Part of me thinks I should have just melted the peanut butter in a container and then poured it in the pie crust. I didn't crack it that bad, so we'll be alright. So I'll go in the same spot anyway. You know what? Fuck it. That's what I should have done to begin with, right? Where the hell? I dirty up an extra plate for this nonsense. That's alright, YouTube. We'll make this work. Son of a bitch. The hole in that crack wasn't too big, so we're good. Make this work. So I'm going to get a bowl and just put a bunch of peanut butter in here. Get a bowl, fill it up with some peanut butter, and this might be enough peanut butter to use for the pie. We'll see. You know, that great value creamy peanut butter tastes pretty good. Now, it's not name brand, so it's cheaper. Alright. So... Alright, well, we'll do it in like a 1 minute burst and see how that do. I guess while we're waiting for that to cook up and melt, this is what we're left with so far. Got a bunch of peanut butter gobs right here in the middle. So I'm going to start adding stuff to it while we wait for our peanut butter to melt. They got some Clover Valley semi-sweet chocolate morsels. These are chocolate chips, basically. So I'm gonna pour these. I'm gonna pour some chocolate chips in there, just like that. Oop. So yeah, try not to crack the crust when you're making this, if you can. And not quite. Let's do another minute burst. And after you pour our chocolate chips in there, that should be enough chocolate chips for there because we're going to add more chocolate to it. Oh, we're also going to need some of this stuff too. Okay. Now we got some Reese's miniature cups. Reese's miniature cups with Reese's Pieces in the middle. So these are miniature Reese's peanut butter cups with Reese's Pieces stuffed in the middle. So we're going to take and unwrap a couple of these and just throw them in the middle of our pie. Yeah, I'm gonna do another 1 minute burst. So like pouring that into the pie much easier, I think. I'm gonna end up using the whole bag for this, the whole miniature bag. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's nice and gooey. I don't want that to start burning. Yeah, that was starting to get a little. Yeah, that's all right. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. All right. This is a pretty deep pie crust. So I mean, we can always, you know, push stuff down. Yeah, I should not have done that 3rd minute because now the surface of it's got burnt chunks on it. That's gross. Hold on. Oh man. This peanut butter's burnt. God damn it. Ah. Well, that didn't work out well. Okay, so for future reference, do not try to melt peanut butter in a bowl. I mean, if you do, you don't want it to start burning. So that's my mistake. Son of a bitch. Now I have to waste all this fucking peanut butter. God damn it! Rookie mistake. God damn it! That's alright, YouTube. The show must go on, as they say. I'm going to let that burnt peanut butter bowl soak before I do anything. And I want to wash my hands real quick. Fucking goddamn it. Okay, no more bullshit with the cooking video. That's all I'm asking. The rest of my cooking video can go smoothly. That's all I'm asking here. I'm not asking much. Alright. Sorry about that, YouTube. That was a complete effing disaster right there, but hopefully we don't experience any more bullshit with the cooking video. So, okay, yeah, trying to melt the peanut butter in the microwave was not a good idea. I should have just stopped when it started to bubble a little bit. But that's alright. That's alright, YouTube. We'll just keep on keeping then. Keep on making this a reality here. And I got more peanut butter in the cupboard, so I'm not worried about that. So, ugh, the smell of burnt peanut butter is gross. Alright, so back to the pie, I guess. So I should have just gobbed it in there and let it melt naturally when I go to bake it. That's what I should have done. But, oh well. That's part of cooking, I guess. It's a learning process. Alright, so here's all them Reese's miniature peanut butter cups with the pieces in the middle. Right in there, just like that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add more peanut butter to that. I had to waste a whole fucking jar to find out, oh, you shouldn't do that. Not the best idea. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fill the bottom of this up with some peanut butter on top. That's good peanut butter, by the way. Like I said, they're not a sponsor. This is just free advertisement. That's alright. That's quite alright. So now what I'm doing now is just getting that, all that peanut butter in there, gobbed up on top. And again, I'm making a recipe up as I go along. That's what I do in my cooking videos, is I'll make a recipe up as I go along making it. So, it doesn't look too bad so far. Yeah, I'm licking my fingers while I make this because I'm the one eating it, right? Like it matters. That's chef's privilege. Ah. No. This doesn't look like enough peanut butter for the base. I'm going to add some more to it. Make sure I get all the peanut butter out of this jar here the best that I can. Alright. That looks like the last of that jar. Right there. Huh. Alright. Yes, don't microwave your peanut butter to make it melt faster. If you're putting peanut butter in a pie, just you know, stick it in your oven for at least 4 minutes or so, and on 420 degrees, and yeah, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, we got some more peanut butter here, and what I'm doing now is just scooping it. But come on, get on there, get off of there. I got some Skippy creamy peanut butter, Skippy Jif. It don't matter what you're using. Boom, show that logo. All right. So I'm gonna take another fat gob of it and just stick it in there, just like that. Okay. This is definitely looking pretty good so far. All right. Now I'll take this peanut butter that I just put on top here and kind of spread it around just a little bit. Like one more fat gob in the middle should do it, at least for this layer. And we might need the peanut butter again. We'll see how we're doing here. But take a look at that so far. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna push the push it down just a little bit. Kind of push it down. I'm taking the peanut butter and kind of squeezing it down, flattening it just a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so you know what we're gonna put on top of that though? Let's see what we can do here. Sorry about that. I dropped the camera. Okay. Marshmallows. Because if you got chocolate and peanut butter and a graham cracker crust, you might as well add some marshmallows to it. I'm just saying, just to give it that s'mores taste. So now I'm gonna make hasty real quick, and I'm gonna sprinkle a bunch of miniature marshmallows on the inside of our delicious pie. And I mean, you don't need a whole lot of marshmallow because this, you know, just enough to sprinkle the top with it. So we're going to add some miniature marshmallows to the inside of our pie. Okay, now we got the marshmallows in there. I'll show you what that looks like. These are miniature marshmallows from Clover Valley, not a sponsor. Let's see how they taste. Grab like 4 of them here. Let's see how Clover Valley makes their marshmallows. We got 4 miniature ones. 1. Oh, hell yeah, 2. 3. 4. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, without breaking the pie crust. Oh, shit. That one goes. Yeah, okay. Without breaking the pie crust, I'm taking the marshmallows and kind of gently push them down into that peanut butter. Just like that. Alright, so let's add some deliciousness to it. Bacon? What? No. What? What? What kind of pie is this? You're putting bacon on top of your marshmallows? What? No. You sick mother. What? No. Stop it. You crazy, man. No. Who puts peanut butter, marshmallows, and chocolate inside a pie? Who the... Okay, that sounds good, but bacon on top of it? No. What is this? Yeah, you heard right, folks. I'm going to sit here and crumble this bacon up on top of our marshmallow here. Sit there and, yeah, the bacon and the beef are going on top of the marshmallow. And then on top of that bacon and beef, we're going to put some applesauce and some chunks of apple. And then some more peanut butter and marshmallows. And we're going to bake it until the top of it's nice and melted. And then we're going to stick her in the oven, or stick her in the fridge after that. Yeah, buddy. Dank ass pie. I'll show you each layer as I put it on here. There's definitely enough bacon to fill this pie. There's like 4 or 5, 6 pieces of thick cut bacon. And I'm going to spread that out just a little bit. Alright, so let's take a look at this so far. Well, here it is, all that bacon, looking pretty delicious, yo. Alright. I got a burger patty, which will cook up. Yeah, that's cooked all the way. Okay, good. Even if it wasn't cooked all the way, it's still a little bit pink in the middle. But that's alright, because this will cook up in the oven. And when it does, all that beef that's a little bit pink in the middle, it'll get cooked all the way through. So don't worry if you cook your beef for this pie medium rare, because quite frankly, it'll brown up in the oven. You feel me? Okay, so we're going to get all the beef on here. We'll load this pie fat with some of the delicious ingredients that you see before you or some of them, well, like all of the delicious ingredients that you see me using. Okay, so that is looking pretty damn good so far. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like some next level okay. This is looking like some next level cooking, man. We might have had an issue with that bowl earlier, but we'll take care of that later. Try to evenly distribute that beef. All right. This is looking pretty good, yo. Take a look at that delicious mud of bape. All right. Yeah. And we're just about done filling our pie up here. We might not be able to fit all of the apple topping, but we'll make it work. I don't know, what do you guys think, YouTube? Does this look like a crazy-ass apple pie or what? Well, how can you call it an apple pie when there's no apples in it? Okay, hold on a second. How can you call it no apples? Okay. Oh yeah, I went there. I'm going to put 2 cups of applesauce on top of that. Two cups of applesauce, kind of spread it around. Alright, so here's our pie so far with the applesauce on it. Hell yeah. Now we're gonna, I keep dropping the camera, sorry about that. And now we're gonna open up our pie filling. Oh, yo. This is definitely apple pie filling for sure. Excuse me. Now to put on top of the pie, we're going to add our apple pie filling. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, is this a little weird for you personally? Maybe. Like you're like, is this too much? I don't know. But what I do know is that we are making a delicious apple pie. I'm not sure how it's gonna taste, but you know, that's the fun with cooking, really, is you can just experiment with it. I mean, I literally stuffed this pie pretty fat with ingredients. Nothing wrong with that. It's just going to make for a really delicious pie, I think. I mean, if you're on a diet, then don't watch this video, because this this is the kind of thing that will make you hungry, I guarantee it. Okay, I might be able to squeeze like one or two more on top here. Kind of pack these down just a little bit. All right, now I'm just strategically placing the apples on top of our pie. And, you know, stuffing it down in there. But stuffing down the apples in there as best as I can without trying to break the pie crust or anything. Yeah, I'm thinking this pie is pretty much full now of apples. Kind of push that down just a little bit. I mean, there's a couple left in the can, so why not eat them right now? Yeah, this pie is loaded to the max with stuff. Got some of that goop from the can. There we go. Well, I don't know about putting more peanut butter on there, but I might put some more marshmallow on top with a little bit of brown sugar just to kind of, you know, help it stick together a little bit better. Now this is going to be some dank apple pie for sure. Again, I have no idea how it's going to turn out. I'm just kind of winging it. I'm just kind of winging it and throwing it together, you know. And because oh man, I don't even want to think about the calories that are going into this pie. But right on top of our, and let me show you what it looks like now. Right on top of our apple slices, we're going to put a bunch of marshmallows. And then we're going to sprinkle some brown sugar on top and then throw it in the oven for a little bit. It's got bacon, it's got beef, chunks of apple. I could call this the American pie, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the creators of that movie would have a stink about it. They'd be like, Mr. Gothic King Cobra. I'm like, what? You can't call your pie the American Pie because that's already a movie series. Oh, well, okay. Yeah. The only reason I call it the American Pie in the first place is because look at all the unhealthy shit that's in it. People are like, well, you Americans are the fattest country on the planet. And I'm like, gee, I wonder why. There's no way in heck I'm going to be able to finish this pie in like one whole day, you know. So I'll definitely be eating this over the course of like 2 to 3 days. Well, that definitely looks like enough marshmallow on top. I might kind of spread them around just a little bit. Yeah, I'm thinking that's definitely enough marshmallow for the top. Yo, this probably isn't how your grandmother makes apple pie, but this is how I'm making it. And will it be good? Fuck, I don't know, dude, but it wouldn't hurt to try. So, oh man, I'm not gonna lie, YouTube, this pie is looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fold the because you have to unfold the tin foil on this mold to get that plastic out. So I'm gonna fold it back into place. I'm gonna go around in a circle and pinch that crust back, or the crust container back into place, kind of. There we go. Okay. I'm just hoping that I don't make a humongous mess all over the bottom of my oven when throwing this in there. Yeah, it should be fine. I'm only going to put it in there long enough to melt the marshmallows on top. Nope. Now I'm going to take a sprinkle of brown sugar. I'm going to take some brown sugar and we're going to sprinkle it on top of this, on top of these marshmallows and apples. I can feel myself, I can feel my blood pressure spiking after making this. Oh man. So I want to get a nice little sprinkle of brown sugar on top of our delicious, crazy apple pie. Alrighty. We don't want too much brown sugar on top, but just enough to sprinkle all over. Our marshmallows here. And this turns out good, I'm going to be surprised because I'll be like, hey, look what I did. So now what I'm gonna do is just make sure all the ingredients are tucked in a bit, kind of, you know, yeah. Make sure that none of my ingredients are poking past the crust. Yeah, YouTube, this pie is loaded to the max. For sure, for sure. I'm taking these apples and kind of pushing them towards the center a bit. So that way I don't make a humongous mess on the bottom of my oven. Oh yeah. Want to see what it looks like before I put it in the oven? Of course you do. Of course you do, YouTube. Oh, YouTube, look at this. Oh. Here's our apple pie just about ready to go in the oven. I mean, if you have like a little bit of cinnamon you want to throw on top of that brown sugar, go right ahead. But I don't have any cinnamon, so I'm just gonna. This is perfect. This has got enough shit in it. All right, so I want to set the oven for. Maybe like 8 minutes or so. And that's just going to be to get all the marshmallows melted on top. Anywhere from like, actually, no, I want to go 4 minutes, and we're going to see how that looks. Because after that experience with the peanut butter melting and having it all burnt to shit, I'm kind of like a little hesitant, you know. Just a little hesitant on. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just do 8 minutes, or actually, yeah, let's do 4 minutes. That way, you know, just to be on the safe side, because 420 degrees is pretty hot, and there's all that chocolate and the peanut butter and the marshmallow. Yeah. Oh, boy. Well, these can be put away. We'll have a serving plate right here for our pie. Alright. And then, well, that's in the oven baking. Yeah, there's a couple of dishes in my sink. I want to go ahead and wash those real quick. Washing my new dishes isn't very entertaining, but well, they need to be done, YouTube. I'm not going to leave that peanut butter in that bowl anyways, because yeah, that's just gross. I'm not going to leave, you know. Yeah, I don't have a dishwasher, so I gotta wash them all by hand. It's not that big of a deal, I suppose. I mean, my kitchen just ain't big enough for a dishwasher. And yet, I'm not complaining. I might do another 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna do another. So let's do 7 minutes in the oven. 7 to 8 minutes, that should do it. I mean, the marshmallow is melted, but just to be on the safe side, kind of give it another 4 minutes or so, or less, just until I get these dishes done, and you know. It's not dripping all over the oven or making a huge mess. That I like. Okay, nobody likes doing dishes, YouTube, but they have to be done. And the sooner you get them done, the sooner you can relax, you know? Be like, hey. So other than burning peanut butter on the inside of a bowl to try to melt it to pour it in the pie faster, this cooking video has not turned out that bad. The pie looks good, it smells good. I just gets to a point, YouTube, where I'm like, I do not like seeing dirty dishes in my sink. It drives me nuts. Because I'm like, they're sitting there, they need to be done. And here's the truth of it, YouTube. If you don't do your dishes like you're supposed to, they get moldy. And when they get moldy, you have to throw them out. And that's no fun. So, keep that in mind. No one likes doing chores, but they have to be done. Alright. At least now my sink's empty and I don't have to worry about doing dishes for the moment. We got 30 seconds left. Alright, so we got 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Okay, now that's what I'm fucking talking about right there. That is a nice melt on the marshmallow. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm fucking talking about right there. Oh yeah. I'll let that smell just waffle through the apartment for a second. YouTube, I'm looking at the oven right now, and I'm so happy with the way that turned out. Oh my god, that looks beautiful. Fuck. Be careful getting the pie out of the oven. The side of that's going to be hot. Oh, yes. Oh my god, that is just magical. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh, YouTube. I gotta show it fresh out of the oven before we stick it in the fridge. Oh my god, YouTube, this apple pie looks and smells amazing. Look at that, the marshmallows, the apples. Some of it started creeping up onto this crust a little bit, but other than that, not too shabby, YouTube. Not too shabby at all. Look at that. All the marshmallow melted on top. The marshmallows got kind of lightly browned on top. Yeah. Oh my god, YouTube. Look at that. It just looks and smells so freaking good. As much as I'd love to have a slice of it right now, I'm going to have to set it in the fridge to cool off for an hour or so. That way it can harden up and then we'll be able to cut into it more easily. So let me just set the camera down real quick. Kind of angle it. There we go. Do we have room for this pie? We'll make room. I mean, I got some leftover mac and cheese I can munch out on until this gets done, so I'm not worried about it. But I want to take this pie over to the fridge, and we're gonna set it in here to cool real quick. Alright, so now we're going to gently set this in the fridge, just like that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like chilling in the fridge, and then we'll leave you with it for this part one of Dank apple pie. Whoa, there it is, folks. Right there, in the fridge. We're gonna let it sit in the fridge and chill for an hour. And yeah, I don't really see the need to have the camera on for a whole hour. So, given as this cooking video is about an hour long to begin with. But yeah, this is cool. I didn't fuck up my ink. Awesome. Dank ass apple pie part 1. And I have a feeling that this is going to be super delicious. For sure, for sure. I got a pipe thoughts I'm uploading and a video response that I'm uploading. And then I might do a vocal cover on YouTube as well, just to see, just to see, you know, hey, if I can match the artist, and of course, if, you know, if I feel like it, yeah. You smell that? It smells good. Yeah, you can't argue with the sweet smell of an apple pie, that's for sure. It doesn't really have a specific scent to it. You can't really smell any of the individual ingredients that are in the pie right now. It just smells really sweet and really good. I was worried that the pie was going to be a disaster. That looked like that turned out beautiful. So, yeah, I took a couple of hits of pipe tobacco and leave you with it, YouTube. Part 1, baby. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm going to leave that to chill in the fridge. And, well, we'll see how it looks after I get done uploading all these videos here. And we'll definitely have to try a slice, because that sounds good. I put a bunch of chocolate, marshmallows, peanut butter, beef, bacon, apples, more marshmallows, sprinkle of brown sugar on top. And all of it sandwiched into a pie crust. Yeah. And the only reason, like I said, I put that pie in the oven for like 7 to 8 minutes on 420 degrees was to get the marshmallows on top to melt and get a nice light, very light golden brown on the top for that flavor, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this pie is going to be delicious. I already have a good feeling. I haven't even tried it, and I'm already thinking, you know what? This is going to be a bomb-ass motherfucking pie, yo. Yeah. An hour-long cooking video. That's only part 1. Part 2 is going to be trying it. I could stay on camera for like another 30 to 45 minutes, but that's alright, because this will give y'all a cliffhanger. Like, ooh, I wonder how the pie is going to taste. The last pie I made, the pizza pie, turned out good. I tried to cut a slice out of it when it was fresh out of the oven, and it crumbled. Didn't stay together too well. But after I stuck the pizza pie in the fridge and I would take it out to get a slice and put it back in, you know, it congealed together and became easier to eat. So I had to sacrifice the fresh cheese pull for it staying together, but other than that, it turned out good. So this is my second attempt at making a pie. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but so far it looks pretty good. You know, let it cool off in the fridge for a bit, and we'll go ahead and grab a slice of it when it's ready. Anyways, tubes, thank y'all for watching this cooking video, part 1. Part 2 will be trying it, so we want to call it Making Dank Apple Pie, part 1. And part 2 will be on the way soon, just as soon as that pie is done cooling off. And yeah. Thanks for watching the cooking video, and I'll catch you all later.